Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of No Title Needed, coming to you from the beautiful Feinstein's Cabaret. Where is that cabaret, Scott?
Hotel Carmichael, where else?
Bring it! We are so happy to be here with you and with Tori Witter. Tori.
Yes.
Now you are heavily involved with Indy Design Week,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah.
What is your main title there?
Executive Director.
Wow. Okay.
Heavily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavily.
Really like
Yeah.
the heaviest.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. My
Okay.
hands are a little bit in everything.
Right, that's what I mean. So as the ED,
Yeah.
and this is for a week or 6 days? How long does this go?
Yes. Annually. Yeah. We host it annually and it lasts for 6 full days.
So for those 6 days,
Yes.
you're out of your mind.
Yes. I live in chaos though, so I'm like the happiest ever.
Exactly. Yeah. Tell us about the week.
Yeah.
Tell us about those 6 days.
Yeah, absolutely. So just to do like a quick background on it. So we were founded in 2018. So this is actually our 7th annual iteration. We have grown. Originally, we were one big full day of talks. And then we were a week the direct year after that. And then the next year was COVID. So then we went through a couple virtual, hybrid, trying to figure it out. And so now we're back full week. We were back last year with a mini week, all in person. And now this year is, I don't like to play favorites, but like I'm the most excited I've ever been for our programming. So we have over 30 speakers coming to join us, all local creatives, all involved in the Indianapolis and Central Indiana design community. I think 15 to 20 plus live events, and we also have virtual talks all week long, all throughout the day, webinar style. We have coffee meetups every single day. We have lunch and learn workshops every single day. And then our flagship evening events are kind of where we all come together. And that is... that's where all the magic happens. So yeah, we're partnering with Indy Pride this year to do an Indy Pride LGBTQIA plus designer panel on Tuesday night. Wednesday, we are partnering with AIGA to bring their Creatives in Color series to Indy Design Week for the first time ever. Thursday, we have our design competitions. We're hosting a design competition for the very first time. And then we are also hosting a portfolio review at the same time because I joke that I get bored and I'm like, let's do 2 events at once. So we're going to do a design portfolio review as well for those designers that may not want to pitch in front of people. And then Friday is the big keynote day. So that we're going to be posted up at the AMP at 16 Tech from 9 a.m. all the way through 6 p.m. with speakers and roundtable talks and a happy hour. And then Saturday we call our play day. So that is workshops. So we are going to be at the Stutz all day long. We have everything from graffiti workshops to sneakers design workshops to floral design, designing a new letter for the alphabet with one of the Children's Museum designers, a little bit of everything. For the first year ever, Workshop Day does have kids options. So we have options for all the way down to kindergarten, all the way up to high school, and then also for professionals. And we have free high school tickets for high school students and educators for the first time ever as well. So
And
yeah,
you're everywhere. You're in
Awesome.
all these. It sounds
yes, it's a mouthful.
well, there's so much going on.
Yes,
And
there is.
kudos to you.
All over the place, too.
And right.
Yes,
where
we hop.
all these different venues. What now? You mentioned the Stutz building, which is incredible.
Oh, gorgeous.
That thing is fantastic. Where else are you guys?
Yeah, so we are very lucky to have amazing partners. We're at the Stutz a couple times because we're partnering with Pattern as well. So our coffee meetups are kind of spread throughout. We're partnering with a Carmel-based organization called Create What You Crave to host a Carmel art gallery tour. We are down at Longsharp Gallery at downtown. I'm trying to think through the others. There's an interior design firm joining us from Broad Ripple. And then the Indianapolis Propyleum and Indy Maven are partnering up to host a Women in Design coffee meetup. So that has, that's our largest coffee meetup. So that's up to 50 people can join, celebrating women in design, celebrating what these women-based organizations do for women in their career paths and professionally, as well as personally and professionally, providing very unique relationships. I'm a big believer that, for women, like your female friendships are just vital, especially throughout your career. So yeah, that's we are at the Turntable in Broad Ripple at the Vogue.
Talk about that place.
Yeah.
It's new.
It is new, yes. I believe they've launched within the past year, but yes. So the Vogue opened up Turntable in what used to be Crackers Comedy Club in Broad Ripple.
So
And I describe it as like you walk in, you feel like you're walking into like grandma's basement in the best way ever. I'm a big mid-century modern person, so I love a wood panel. I love a record player. So you walk in, it's also a listening room, and it's just a really cool, intimate, like very similar to this cabaret. It's a very intimate listening room. They have a very cool bar up there, and they literally have a whole record wall, just filled with records. So it's just, it's a cool space.
Is it the covers or is it just the vinyls? I'm trying to picture.
I think it's the full vinyls. Yeah, it's. Okay. I mean, it's literally head to toe, and then they have this massive record player. That's also Bluetooth, so you can connect up and do that. But you can also pick your record, listen to it. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Let me just go to the library. Go to the library to listen if you didn't have the album.
Yeah.
You can go to the library and put your headphones on.
Yes.
Put the record on.
Really focus on the music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I hear that scratch when you put the needle down. There's nothing like it.
No.
So, okay. So you're in all these different venues.
Yes.
You have, before we take a break, we're going to take a break pretty soon here. What you have guests
Yes. Oh my gosh.
throughout the week.
Yeah.
But you got some pretty heavy hitters this year.
We do. Yeah. We have over 30 plus speakers. I am very proud of the fact that we are 100% local. So we, some design weeks across the world, across the U.S. will choose to bring in talent to their city. We approach it a little bit differently. I'm a firm believer that Indianapolis and the central Indiana area has amazingly talented designers and creatives doing amazing things, doing internationally recognizable things. So our whole purpose is to be that platform to say, hey, look at Indianapolis and look at the amazing stuff we're doing here. One of our speakers recently said something that I thought was cool. We were talking about, like, why should we support, like, why do we need to come together to support Indiana? And we were like, well, because no one else is going to. Everyone out New York will be supported, LA will be supported, Miami will be, they'll all be supported by everyone. No one's going to support Indiana except for us. And we have to be the ones to do that and kind of point it out and be like, hey, look at what we're doing here. We're doing amazing things. We have amazing talent. So one of those, Jeremy Salee, is the design director at Puma basketball. He just signed Tyrese Halliburton. He is doing amazing things over at Puma. He's been involved in the sports marketing world for a long time now. And he is born in Indianapolis, was living out in New York, and decided to move back here to be close to family, but still works with Boston-based agencies.
Great. Cool. Yeah. That's one example.
Yeah, that's one. Yes.
Right. Well, hold on. Hold that thought, because we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Right.
Real quick. We'll be back with Tori Witter and Indy Design Week. Hey, everybody. We're back. No title needed with Tori Witter. Indy Design Week, ED. Executive Director. She does it all. And
With a team.
a mega 6 days you have coming up. When is this? Hullabalooza.
Yes.
Extravaganza.
So we kick off on April 21st, and we go all the way through April 26th.
How do people find out about this?
Our website. So indydesignweek.com. The specific 2025 event website, you can link directly from that homepage.
And
all the information.
I have are things free? Is this event free? This one's not free. This one you have to pay a little.
Absolutely. So we've really scaled our tickets this year. You can attend one event, you can attend all of them. And you can attend anywhere in between that. So we do offer single event tickets. They start at $5, just depending on the event.
That's great.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Accessibility is one of our biggest values. The 3 to 5 year plan is that hopefully one day we can make this free for everybody and everyone can just pop in. We're not there yet, but we are closer than we were last year. Like our sponsors and partners list is just amazing. It's amazing the community support we get. So that's the goal. But single event starts at $5. Day passes start at $10. And all access is around $100. So that gets you into every single event, access to all the virtual talks. And we also have a program that we launched last year called Participating Creative Spaces. So some of our partners in that are Newfields, the Children's Museum, the Idlejourg Museum, and then Long Sharp Art Gallery. We'll take people joining that program all the way up until right before Indy Design Week. So people can sign up if they'd like to give an exclusive offer or discounted admission. So the Children's Museum, the Idlejourg are both offering discounted admission to all pass holders for Indy Design Week. So you can pop in there, you just show your name badge at the box office, you get a discount. And then Newfields is actually offering our pass holders this year 20% off an annual membership, so that you can purchase during Indy Design Week. So yeah, we just we want people to come to our events, but we specifically want people to support. Our big tagline is support indie design. So we want people to support the community and remember that we have an amazing plethora of organizations and, world-class museums and galleries right here in Indianapolis.
Well, so some good partners you have.
Seriously.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I mentioned, this event just doesn't go on. I always say we are 100% nonprofit, and what I mean by that is we operate on almost a 0% profit margin. We have a space, thanks to the Cohatch Poke Sables downtown. They give us their space. They sponsor our space. Our space is where we meet for board meetings, but we're 100% volunteers. So this isn't my day job. I am a creative director at Triad CTV downtown by day, and that's the entire. Yeah, and the entire board is doing. The entire board they have their day jobs, and then everyone on the team is volunteer based, and everyone just cares about it a lot and cares about the community.
How many volunteers does it take to do this 6 days?
So our board is made up of 7 volunteers, and then beyond that, we have an event crew volunteer team of 7 this year that we bring on from January through April to help us out primarily with design, marketing, programming, logistics, that kind of stuff. So we have our volunteer event crew, and then we bring on-site volunteers. Usually about 30 to 50 volunteers. So yeah,
you need a lot of hands.
Yes, lots of hands, lots of friendly faces at all the events. Because we as a board, we try really hard to be at and we do have at least one board member at every single event, but we all try really hard to hop around and be there and be available.
Are there any simultaneously going on?
Some we try. So we layer on during the day a little bit more than at night. At night we do. So specifically this year, so last year, to give you a reference, we sold about 200 tickets overall that could attend any events. And so what we'll do is when we're working with a venue, if they have a 75 person cap or 50 person cap, something like that, that's where we'll layer so that every single person has the opportunity to do something that night. So yeah, some of the smaller venues will layer a little bit more. I think the Indy Pride Panel is happening at the same time as the Children's Museum behind the design event. The behind the design event is only about 30 to 40 people in there, but that's going to be featuring Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, which just recently got unveiled at the Children's Museum. I believe they are the first children's museum to have a Disney exhibit.
Wow.
They're pretty big deals.
That's special.
They are.
The largest children's museum in the country.
They are, yes.
So they get a lot of good stuff.
They do, yeah. And the team over there is incredible. Like I mentioned, they're doing our participating creative spaces. Brad McKinney is actually the lead interactive designer there. He is joining us. So him and Ryan Bitsy Guy, who is the marketing creative director over there, they're going to host the Behind the Design. But beyond that, Brad's joining us as a portfolio reviewer on Thursday. He's hosting a workshop on Saturday. That's the coolest thing is just to see everyone in the community just donate their time and energy, skills to the community.
Well, what's that? Ask her the question about the community. I like that.
What do you value most in your community?
Yeah, so we've been having a lot of these discussions with speakers lately and talking about the community and what's. I think collaboration is what I value the most. It took me being in a design community and working with designers and working in advertising to recognize. I've always known teamwork is big. I played competitive soccer my entire life. I played at a very high level starting at 7. So I traveled. That was my entire life with soccer. And so then when I moved to college, I'm kind of like an all or nothing person. So then I just dove into my career. But it was a lot of the lessons I learned through being on a team there have translated in advertising in Indie Design Week. But we talk about a lot collaboration over competition, and competition is really good because it pushes us to be better, but we're also so limited in our ideas. Like I have a very specific lived experience. Like I can't possibly cover every single potential idea with just my brain. So bringing people that are like I always kind of say I want to try to find people that are, so AIGA Creatives in Color event is a great example of that. Justin Muse is the AIGA president. He is doing amazing things with AIGA right now. He was part of the team that helped develop Creatives in Color. It's an amazing talk series empowering BIPOC creatives in Indianapolis. They host it every single month. Okay. They're already doing an amazing event. So I was like, hey, do you want to host your event during Indie Design Week? And I was like, you run with it. Like, you're already running this event. Let's just host it on this day. And so that's kind of what I really encourage our board to be on the lookout for is, the pitch competition. Be Nimble Foundation hosts pitch competitions all the time. We wanted to host a pitch competition, but I was like, I don't need to reinvent the wheel. They know how to do it. Let's work with them. Yeah. I love to find someone who's doing something really good and be like, hey, let's work together and see, let's introduce your idea to this market.
What gets more things out there?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And gives you more of a variety for those 6 days.
Yeah,
like you want the variety.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody might not be into the Puma guy. Sorry, I forgot his name already. But hello, they're into another guest you're going to have.
Absolutely.
You have to have like a major array of people and designs.
And on top of that, the fact that you do have multiple things going on at the same time just gives you options.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. And then if you don't hit them all, you just have to come back next year because we'll have some other iteration. We're always trying to build it. We always joke that someday this is probably going to be 2 weeks because we just continuously run out of time.
That's awesome, right?
Yeah,
A
absolutely.
lot of work for you.
Yeah.
but more design.
Yeah. Right.
All right, real quick, because we're going to wrap it up. We're talking about
I was about to bring it up.
the tattoo.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, so my best friend, Berkeisha Wesley, who she works for 811 Group, one of our other partners, a venue host. We love 811 Group. They're on for a second year this year. She is a managing director over there, and she's an artist. She does one-line drawings, these beautiful charcoal drawings. I'm a digital designer, so I'm like in awe of anyone that can do anything off of a computer. And so yeah, she does these beautiful one-lines, and I was like, I want a tattoo like that. And so we talked. Mine in particular is a mental health reminder for me. It's about taking care of myself. You sow what you grow is the cliche around it.
It's very descriptive.
Yes. Yeah. She did an amazing job. We went back and forth. So yeah, it's just a good reminder to
During the week, you just go like this.
Yes, absolutely.
In the design week, you're like,
yes.
okay.
I just look down and remember to drink water.
Okay.
Yes.
Right, don't freak out.
Yes.
Keep calm and carry on.
Yeah. And it's a good support system reminder. I mean, my support system is integral. I always joke that around this time my husband just makes water and food appear as I'm running around like a madman.
You need that.
So yeah, exactly. Right. And I'm very lucky to have multiples of them.
All right, Tori, we got to wrap it up.
Yeah.
All the best with Indie Design Week. It sounds like an incredible event. Lots going on.
Yes.
Say the dates again real quick.
Yeah, April 21st through 26th.
And the website.
IndieDesignWeek.com.
Excellent.
Yes.
Tori Witter, ED. Indie Design Week. Good luck.
Thank you.
Keep looking at your tattoo during that week, and I'm sure it's going to go off with not without a hitch.
Yes.
There's always something. There's always something.
Yes.
But it sounds like it's really going to be incredible.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Really.
Thank you so much.
Oh
yeah. We're excited.
Thank you, and thanks for joining us. No title needed. Right here at Feinstein's Cabaret. Beautiful venue, right?
Absolutely.
In the Hotel Carmichael. Come on over. See a cabaret. Wide variety of entertainment here in a beautiful, beautiful atmosphere. And we'll see you next time. Cynthia Collins.
Scott Osborne.
Toodaloo.